Yo, what's up, everybody? And we're locked in the trenches. Another day, another dollar. Talking all things cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized finance, cryptographic encryption, Bitcoin, altcoins, meme coins, everything in between coins. Total crypto market cap at 2.63 trillion, 110 24-hour trading volume. Bitcoin at 75,878, ETH at 2,300. XRP 143, BNB 631, Solana at 85.69, so close to 6.7. All right, good to see you, Bark. Eunice says, what do you think about Me coin? There's a coin called Me. Change starts with Me. 15 minutes since migration, or actually since launch. 13,000 market cap. Bro, is this how down bad the trenches are right now? Is this the state of the trenches? You're coming to my stream with a 13,000 market cap coin, bro? What is going on, chat? Are we that down bad? I can't believe this. We might be in trouble. Let's keep going. Irish says, hey man, I just bought into that coin you promoted, Ethereum Tung Tung Willy, and I'm already up 2x. Nice, bro. Ethereum Tung Tung Willy is definitely a top 5 bullish narrative for the cycle, man. I am so stoked about that. One of the best coins on the Binance Smart Chain. It's a dog with hat. It's called Dog with Hat 2. It's literally the same dog with a different hat. This would have gone to $800 million market cap in 2024. Today it's going to top out at like 80. This is Whiff 2, Dog with Hat 2. Welcome to the stream, AAA. You switched to Binance Smart Chain just for that and you're so happy? Nice. Hello, King Jake. Yeah, anytime, bro. You know, my favorite thing to do on this stream is give you guys financial advice. That's what I do every single day. Day in and day out. I just love telling you guys what to buy and when to buy it. 108,000 at the top right here on Whiff 2. It's actually waking up like crazy. Like I said, this is a pretty god tier narrative. Like, this coin would have done numbers back in 2024. Unfortunately, it's 2026 and the meme coin market is not what it used to be. But if the OGs were still trading, this would have gone so parabolic. Instead, we're cleared 138,000 at the top, 140 just about. There it is, 150. Crazy. Did any of you guys catch this one? It's been 9 minutes since it's migrated. The tweet is only 11 minutes old. This is technically a big deal. Unfortunately, the market's been really bad lately, and not a lot of coins have been running. But I feel like if this had dropped 6 days ago, this probably would have done 2, 3, 4, maybe even $5 million market cap. The craziest thing happened, chat. So everyone knows the asteroid meme coin that went to $180 million on ETH. And it did like, what, 12 million on Solana. And then the bags one actually just today started mooning. Let's see, it's right here. The bags one topped out at 2 million just today. Actually as high as 3, maybe even 4 million. Basically what happens is they hacked the X account of the mother of the girl with cancer who created the asteroid character. They literally hacked the X account of a mother whose poor young daughter died of cancer, chat. They literally hacked the mother's X account so they could shill a meme coin. That's the state of the world that we're in right now. It's pretty terrible. User 35 says gambling? No, user 35. Trading. But what's the difference? Brand new all-time high, 106,700 market cap. King Jake has been in since 36K. Chat, put a W in the chat if you hit on this play. Put an L in the chat if you're not doing so well. Why 6 days ago? Is volume bad now? Yeah, I would say so. Towards the end of last week, we were seeing some genuine runners. I mean, UNC had pushed up to 25 million, and a lot of other coins went multi-million. The last 2 days, everything's been going down. The market took a major hit towards the end of the weekend. And things are actually looking decent on the macro right now, but for some reason, memes are not seeing it. Holy moly. Did you guys see that candle? Yo, 240,000 on the top? 220,000? Jeez Louise, this just might go to 1 million. Yeah, that's crazy, honestly. Is someone having a shower in the back? You can hear water. That's actually my indoor shrimp farm, bro. Longtime watchers of the stream are familiar with the fact that I'm kind of a shrimp kingpin in my neck of the woods. I have a number of industrial-sized swimming pools, both in my living room and at an off-site warehouse, in which I farm shrimp. The price of shrimp per pound has increased more than the price of gold and oil. I run the largest shrimp farming operation in my county, and what you hear behind me is the beautiful sound of thousands of freshly hatched shrimp tumbling and twirling in a magnificent ballet, making me a bunch of money. Yeah. 217,000 at the top right here, 160 a little bit below that. You guys must be up quite a bit on this. There's no way it does that again, right? There's no way that it just wicks up crazy green right now. They can't keep getting away with this. Do you eat the shrimp? Hell no, I don't eat the shrimp. You know what they say about your own supply, bro? Me personally, I sell it at an artisanal rate to local restaurants, the upscale ritzy places that will pay a pretty penny over market value for a bag of local shrimp. Isn't this crazy? 6-7 viewers, chat. Let's get a 6-7 in the chat. Let's get a 6-7 in the chat. Let's look around the market, make sure we're not missing anything. So yeah, like I said, Asteroid went pretty crazy. The mom basically got her account hacked. This thing ended up going to $4 million market cap. She unfollowed, I forget how it works. She unfollowed one account and refollowed another account, and basically that made this the runner. The Ethereum version actually ended up tanking if you go and look at Deck Screener. But it rallied super hard. Look at that. Holy moly. Do you guys see this? Wow. A brand new all-time high. This thing fell to 90 million and then went to 210 million, chat. This just happened today. That is insane. Meanwhile, this one on Solana jumped up to 4.2 million. Those are some wild numbers, chat. We have not seen a meme coin move like this in a long time. You just made 500 bucks because of me? Chat, let's get a W in the chat for Fernando, who just made 500 bucks apparently because of me. Good morning, Jesus Crypto. It's a pleasure to have you. Oh, look, WIF 2 just did the thing again. It just did it again. Just wicked up 270, bro. What? Yo. Good to see you, by the way. I can't believe this shit, man. Oh my goodness gracious. 282? Wait. We gotta do this. Chat, there's no way it just goes right up to 300, right? There's no way this thing just goes straight to 300, right? That would be crazy. Nice, chat. Look. Look, chat. They made me a bird. They made me a bird. They turned me into a bird, chat. Look. It's me. They turned me into a bird in the game. You can play as me in the game. Isn't that crazy? I'm one of 3 skins. The Ynot bird skin. You can play as me. It's a game called Tappy Bird. There I am, you see? Huh? Huh? Fuck. Why am I so bad? Okay. There we go. Nice. Look, it's me. Well done. Jared from subway.eth. Jared just sent me supply. Do I hold or sell? Wait, pause. Jared from Subway? You know what that guy did, right? That I wouldn't oh my fucking god, Candle. I wouldn't hold that. 293,000 300,000? Yo. Chat, look at that. That is insane. A lot of motion on this chart. A ton of volume. Pretty much just legging up over and over again. I told you guys that if this coin had come out in 2024, then it would have gone to $800 million market cap. Now it's 2026. It's going crazy, chat. It can't keep doing it, right? There's no way this just goes up to 400K. Is Jared on ETH or is it on... It's this one right here? 339,000. They gave you this supply for free? And it's at all-time high? This looks like a sell to me, I'm not gonna lie. This looks like a sell to me. Me personally... This is not financial advice. If I was given free supply in this coin, I would probably sell right now at 350K. Chat, what do you think? If you were given supply of this coin for free, would you sell right now? Or would you hold? W in the chat if you would sell. L in the chat if you would hold. W in the chat if you would sell. L in the chat if you would hold. Okay, yeah. Everyone's saying to sell. Everyone's saying to sell. I don't know. A couple people saying to hold. They're saying it was free anyways. It's at a decent spot. I have seen a lot of motion about this on the timeline. Timmy says, hold till Jared gets released. This is not something to celebrate. Like, that is not a good guy. Sell half. Sell half is probably the best compromise. Whiff 2. Taking a trip downward. 270 now. Topped out at 320 semi-recently. It's crazy. What do we think, chat? Over, under 500K. Over, under 500K. Where do you think this coin ends up? Over 500K, under 500K. Type in the chat. What do we think? We got to get as many opinions as possible. so people know where the mind of the market is at. WIF 2, over 500, under 500. Huh. Under 100K. Well, it's already at 300 and something. It's at 250 right now. Under, under, under. All right, everyone in the chat thinks this is going to end up under 500K. I think that's fair, especially with how it's moving right now. But just wait. You're about to see some ridiculous Omega God candle that just wicks this straight up to 500 right now. You guys are not ready for the size play. You're going to see a face melting. Somebody's going to twap like $50,000 into this chart right now. Asteroid's actually up 50% since the stream started. We saw it at 1 million. It actually got up to 2 million briefly. The coin's been a big back and forth. Now we've got a vamp attack. Here we go, chat. This is the reason why the other one is struggling. We have a vamp attack, same exact picture. Look at that. Look at that God candle right up to 111K. Oh no, chat. This is why we can't have nice things. You have one coin running up to 350K. What do we got to do? We got to vamp attack it and run a second coin up to 100K and kill them both, chat. Foul. It's foul, honestly. Did I see the mom got hacked? I did. It's pretty tragic, honestly. Such a shame. People in crypto, they let greed blind them. They're blind to their impact on people. It's corrupted their soul. It's tragic. But that's the state of the world right now. People are in survival mode. It actually did just wick up to all-time high again. 330K at the top here. Quickly got sold on. The sell pressure is starting to mount for sure. It's not technically a vamp. Bro, if your coin is using the same exact profile picture, both of these coins got the same exact profile picture, that's a vamp, bro. That's a vamp. You can't just have two coins with the same exact profile picture. That just doesn't make any sense, bro. Pretty impressive stuff right here. Why you piss me off? I'm not pissing you off, bro. You're pissing yourself off. You need a paper towel or something? You're 332 at the top, 206.7 on the bottom. I'm chill. I'm kind of chill, chat. I'm nonchalant. I still need to shave my beard. Tomorrow will have to be the day. You guys will see me. Oh, fuck. We just got a Galaxy. We just got a Galaxy because I'm chilling in my house right now, chat. Yo. I'm chilling in my house right now with Chill House. Chat, let's get a W in the chat if you are also chilling in your house right now. If you are currently in the vicinity of your house and you are chilling, put a W in the chat. All of my house chillers, let us know. That's a lot of W's. Good. I'm glad you guys are relaxing, making the most of your evening. Thoughts on Unk? I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm bearish on Unk. And, you know, I might catch a lot of flack for saying that. I'm sure that disagrees with a lot of the opinions of people in your circle. But I think Unk is cooked. That's my personal opinion. Now, Unk got a lot of help, you know, multiple official reposts from the Pump Fun account. Obviously, all the KOL support and everything. But now that the price is down, I feel like tensions are going to rise, bro. People are going to be less kumbaya, less willing to help each other out on this, and more aggressive in taking profit. I think the sell pressure is going to get higher. I think this thing, it's probably not going to go back to all-time high. It's my genuine opinion. It could go up from where it's at, though. You know, Fib is working pretty hard, recruiting artists from all over the net and whatever, trying to increase the cultural footprint of Unk. But honestly, bro, at the end of the day, I just don't even think Unk is that good of a meme. Straight up. That's just how I feel. Look, I'm a Unk. Right, chat? And even I'm not with that coin like that. We got a lot of Unks in the chat, for sure. The momentum is really slowed down over there on Whiff too. Achi ended up totally collapsing. That vamp attack turned out to be a failure. Coin was at 100K. Now it's at 25K. If you guys believe this is a good narrative, this is your generational entry opportunity. But I don't know. Looks cooked to me. This one might take another leg up now that the vamp is dead. Everyone in the chat said that they didn't think that this would go to 500,000 market cap. We'll draw a line over here at 500,000 market cap so you guys can track that claim. That's the line right there. You guys all said that you wouldn't be able to touch that line. People are starting to sell. You can see that top 10 active holders average sell has gone way up here. So they're chopping it up in this range. Pretty much turn it into a farm zone. Crap says no way it goes to 500. Yeah, man. It's starting to look that way, but honestly, you could call this a consolidation. My only question is how long would it take to get there? Is this going to do a whole like pretending to die thing where it goes down super low and then chops up in a bottom range and everyone's like, oh, it's over. And then suddenly it just moons out of nowhere? Am I always streaming this late? Yeah, typically. It's not that late. It's not even midnight. Asteroid just took a hit. Yeah, the X account of the mother of the daughter got hacked. Such a weird turn of events in the story. Here's a coin called Uncell. It's like Unk mixed with Incel. Uncell? Uncell? This thing went to 177,000, now it's at 116. Only 4 global fees paid. This is totally artificial volume. But I think a lot of you guys in the chat can kind of identify with this. Am I right? This kind of reminds me of a lot of you guys. Let's keep locking in. Ouch. Whiff 2 getting gutted now. Collapsing all the way down. Oh my goodness, chat. No way. No way. My life savings. My life savings. I'm rugged. Fuck. Yeah. This is either the generational entry moment or this chart's cooked. What do we think, chat? Is it over? Do you think it's over? What do you think, chat? Cooked, cooked. Glad I took profit when the vamp launched. Smart. Graham said no. Graham doesn't think that it's over. Interesting. Achi going now? Don't even play with me, bro. It is up from that bottom. How do you get the top 10 holders in the chart? Well, I'm just friends with them personally, so they just let me watch their trades. It's kind of like a friends and family type thing. Like, honestly, personally, I don't think you're cut out for it, bro. Let's see. 4.18 million here on Federal Oil Fund, chat. We've got a new oil fund coin. A brand new coin with oil in the name. The chart looks super legitimate. 4.18 million, chat. What do we think happens to this coin? Is this going to 1,000,000 trillion market cap? Just came out 5 days ago. It's done nothing but go up since it came out. We've seen a lot of oil reserve coins coming out, all designed to lure in retail and trick them into investing and then pulling the rug. It's pretty crazy, though. I'm surprised. They're always. I appreciate their transparency. I appreciate the fact that they always name that shit oil fund or oil reserve or oil whatever. So you always know that it's like, you know what you're getting yourself into. It's like putting a warning label on the coin. If you lose money on a coin with oil in the name, I'm sorry, little bro. You deserve to lose money. Dog with hat. You're good to see you, Health Shop. Welcome to the stream. We're locked in right now, chat. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Did I see that Rave went to 28 bucks and now under $1? Yes. Yes. One of the craziest ups and downs, one of the most volatile assets in the market. It exploded. Now it's actually going up 170% in one day. This coin went to over $20 a coin in pretty much 2 weeks. Went to $20 a coin. Then it rug pulled in one day down to $2 a coin. Isn't that crazy, chat? It went up to $20 a coin in 2 weeks and then down to $2 a coin in 2 days. Still outperformed XRP though. Yeah, it actually went as low as 60 cents. Do you think meme coins are becoming popular again? Meme coins will always, I think from now on, be pretty popular. But meme coins are still not nearly as popular as they were in previous years and in previous cycles. Meme coins are pretty much at their lowest right now. It hasn't been this bad in meme coins since like 2022, 2023. But these things are cyclical. Meme coins are just a kind of asset, just like, you know, commodities, just like oil or gold or silver, and just like other speculative assets, just like penny stocks, whatever it is. And like any financial asset, they have times where they're fashionable and where they're high in opportunity, and times where they're not. Hey, good to see you, Tosca. Good morning. Good to have you here, bro. I think you were briefly in profit earlier today. After a long time, I think you were finally briefly in profit. Chat, me personally, I'm a little bit bullish on this. I feel like this is underexposed right now. The coin's at 27K market cap. If people decide that this is the official Iceman coin, then this could look pretty good when the album releases. But more importantly, I don't know if you guys have seen the publicity stunt that they're running to promote this. Drake has put a pile of ice in downtown Toronto, I think. And people are just chipping away at the pile of ice. They brought pickaxes. They brought flamethrowers. They're trying to get the ice cracked open because Drake said that the release date of his album is buried inside of the block of ice. So think of how many potential catalysts are here, right? You got the actual album dropping, sure, that's one thing. You got the ice going viral on social media, which I think is trending upwards. You've got the actual eventual reveal of when they crack the ice and they find out when the release date is. You got whatever promotional campaign or potential at virality that Drake has leading up to this. I think it makes a little bit of sense, honestly. Right now it's at 26K market cap, which I think is pretty low. With all those catalysts in the pipeline, and this is granted that people consider this the real coin. I think it's undervalued at that market cap. You'd have to do your own research. What website are you using to trade? This is Axiom, AXIOM.trade. Clean little bundle candle right there. Shout out for the Chalaxy. GMGN or Axiom? This is Axiom. Dog with Hat 2 really ended up struggling, falling all the way down to 114,000. Now it's starting to pick itself back up again for the first time since that dip. It is a strong narrative in my opinion. It shouldn't have dipped that hard, but fuck it. Which is better? I haven't used GMGN in a while. I think Axiom's better, but doesn't GMGN have a mobile app and Axiom doesn't? That could be one thing that sways your opinion. They definitely have different tools, at least slightly. And GMGN might allow you to trade on more blockchains than Axiom. I can't remember if they let you do Base or ETH. Crazy. FOMO is adding ETH coins. Everyone's adding ETH coins. Terminal just added ETH compatibility. Pump Fund potentially will be launching ETH coins. Any cooks? Yeah, there's 3 coins that are slightly cooking. I would say they're simmering. We got Whiff 2, Dog with Hat 2, just had its first major hit, falling all the way down to 111. Then Achi is a vamp attack, but some people might argue is real. That's at 44K, also recovering from its first major dip. Then we've got Iceman, the Drake coin. I think this is undervalued at 28K. But yeah, that's like what I'm keeping my eye on. Seems to be the most exciting coins of the past hour. I can trade BNB, ETH, Base, anything on GMGN Mobile, but Axiom is better. Respect. Yeah, I feel the same way. I think Axiom is just, it's a pretty good trading terminal. I'm gonna switch though pretty soon. At least temporarily. Look, bro, if I want to invest or trade 50 bucks, where's a good spot to put it at? Rodriguez, HB says, who's peeing? That's actually your grandmother, bro. She doesn't have the same control of her bladder that she used to. So if you have 50 bucks and you're looking to get started to trade, first things first, you definitely should not ask anybody else their opinion on where you should put it. If you trust anybody else on where you should put your money, you're going to lose that money, bro. Everybody's only ever going to tell you to buy something that they want you to buy because they already hold it. So never trust anybody that tells you to buy anything or that sounds like they're telling you to buy something. Always do your own research. That's what this means. DYOR. Now, if you had $50 and you were just getting started in Solana meme coins, you could change your life here and you could make a ton of fucking money, but you have to be smart because this is very challenging. It's very challenging, very difficult. It takes a lot of time and a lot of study in order to do it well. So just be patient. Don't rush into it. Everybody comes here trying to make money, but it's not going to happen easy. I believe in you, bro. And again, you could go TikTok stream to TikTok stream and ask everybody what you think you should buy right now, but you're just going to get a bunch of people lying to your face telling you to buy some shit that they already have. If you want the unpatched shortcut infinite money glitch, basically take $50 and buy XRP. You hold it for like 3 weeks and it's going to be $10,000. You're going to be good, bro. What's a good spot? You sound like an honest person of the people. I appreciate that, bro. I do fancy myself an honest person of the people. Well, what is this? Is this just a snake? It was a snake, and then suddenly the chart broke out like crazy, so now it's kind of like a unicorn. So I have a Discord you could join. It's totally free. Nobody's ever going to sell you anything in there. Rodriguez said, so I placed it in XRP for 2 weeks, you say. Brother, that was a joke. Whatever you do, don't buy any fucking XRP. You know, not financial advice. It's not my place to tell you what to do with your money, but whatever you do, don't buy any fucking XRP, bro. Let's keep locking in. You're all in and you've been looking for a mentor. We have a class, a master class program. If you watch those classes, it would be pretty helpful, I think. There's a free guide that was just published on X. It's a 140-page guide on how to trade meme coins. It's a great resource. Can I check car? Let's check car. What are you talking about? This one? Avis Budget Group? Like this is actually a car rental coin? MAGA 9 mil? What do you mean MAGA 9 mil? This one right here? Make aliens great again? Is this serious? They actually crimed this coin? Bro, we saw this coin on my stream. We saw this. Didn't the dev of this coin come to my stream? The dev of... I generated a fucking alien on this. What? The dev of this coin came to my stream, walked me through his whole project. I made an alien on this shit. The coin was like a 20K market cap. Now it's at 9 million. What the fuck, chat? What? I literally made the fucking... It says 471 created. I was one of those. I did that shit on my stream at 20K market cap. This thing is at 9 million. Paradier says, and he didn't even airdrop you any coin. That's what I'm saying, bro. I was one of his first looks. I put him on, bro. We wouldn't be at 9 million if he didn't come to my show. What the fuck is that about, man? Not even a sliver. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 400x. No kidding, bro. It was actually... It's kind of more than that, bro. Jeez. Chat, literally 9 million. We saw this on my stream at 20,000 market cap. $9 million this coin went to. And the dev literally came to my stream. You have 3%? Don't even fuck with me, you have 3%. I just did the quick mental math on that, bro. I'm like 3% at 9 mil, bro. You're good. You got a couple hundred racks. Wow. I wonder how much money people is making on this. Let's look at the top traders. 57,000? Oh my goodness, chat. Look how much money these people are making. 57,000, 30,000, 30,000, 15,000, 15,000. Health shop. Which one of these is you, bro? Which one of these is you? Man, I'm gonna call in a favor with this guy. I'm not gonna lie. I need to tap in with bro and say, hey, remember when you came on my stream? Remember when I put you on out of the kindness of my heart at 20,000 market cap? Remember when I pulled up your website and I made an alien? You remember that? That's crazy, chat. The fuck is this, man? This shit is at 9 million. Yeah, you're good, bro. You're good. Was this at 4 million in the morning? Maybe, bro. Juan, we saw this on my stream when it first came out. Literally in February. I remember because it was around ETH Denver. Fuck, bro. We saw this at 20K. This thing went to 9 mil, bro. Fuck. Oh, chat. That one hurts a little, I'm not gonna lie. That one kind of stings, chat. I usually don't have a lot of FOMO. I usually don't miss out. Whenever I see it play, I'm like, oh, you know, it went up, but whatever. I'm good. But that would have been a bag, bro. Could have made 50 racks on that like nobody's business. Wow. Jeez Louise. Next time. That's why you guys should watch my stream. Some multi-100x you could have snagged right there. Iceman going up. How's Ynot coin doing? Pretty good, bro. It's at 44K. You can see it right there. It's doing its thing. I think Ynot Day was a hit, bro. It exceeded my expectations. Hey man, I just want to thank you for bonding my mother last night and paying for 100x boost. What does that mean? Hey, it's good to see you, Ant. Welcome. Let's do it. Health Shop says, Ynot token is a set it and forget it coin if you want to be rich. That's crazy, bro. I'm with you on set it and forget it. But legally, in accordance with the SEC, I can't say that it's related to your being or not being rich. Look at this anime girl coin called Saura. 72,000 and climbing. Can you explain paying the DEX? Yeah, it's this little green bubble that you see right here. That logo, that eagle, that's the logo of DEX Screener, which is a website. It's this website right here, actually. DEX Screener is a really popular crypto discovery terminal. It's not necessarily a trading terminal, although it's possible to trade on this, but it's not like Axiom or something like that. Instead, people use this to try and identify quality coins. And for DEX paid, you basically pay them $300 and you can update your image, you can add your social links, and get featured. And then DEX Boost is the same thing. You can pay to get on like the featured tab of the discovery platform. All of that shit is a scam. None of it has anything to do with the quality of a project. But it's kind of like necessary. If you don't do it, then your coin's not serious, is the assumption. John says, do you have any Telegram group to see when you call new coins? John, You don't need a Telegram group for signals on when to buy. You need to learn how to make your own decisions, bro. You need to be the one that's buying the coins before people give you signals to buy. Until you figure that out, you're going to lose money every time, bro. Until you figure that out, you're just going to get burned over and over again. You're never going to make it. Thoughts on paid crypto communities? They're garbage, bro. Every paid crypto community basically is just turning you guys into exit liquidity. And the funny thing is, it actually works better than a free group. Because if you paid for it, then you're expecting to get something out of it, so you're more likely to buy the coins. So they just shill you whatever they already bought, and then you go and buy it, and then they take your money twice. You're literally paying for the privilege of getting your money taken. My mom told me you bonded her and paid for early soul trending. I just wanted to thank you for it, man. Yeah, well, you know, I always like to take care of others. And paying for early soul trending is a good way to do that. When you're in the company of a friend. Aliens up here at 2 million. 1.18 in the middle of the road. This is another one that we had on my stream at literally like 20K market cap when it first came out. So funny to be streaming for so long. Like, I've been streaming for so long that I literally remember when this coin came out. That was 2 months ago. Happened on my stream. I remember it like it was yesterday. Now it's gone 100x since then. God is good, chat. God is good. Let's keep locking in. Market is super dry right now. We had the explosive out of the gate with a whiff too. But slow down. Here's Truth Terminal with an F. This one right here. Andy Airy. Claude will give you bad legal advice on purpose if it thinks you're a bad person. Many such cases. I don't know why we turned that into a meme coin, but it's moving. She said you gave her a 2 times on the house. And she paper-handed after bond, and she was so happy. Nice. Well, anything to make her happy, bro. Health Shop says, I aped 2 scams. Astro Pepe and the Anime Girl token. I'm YOLOing right now since it's slow. Market is so slow, I just gotta buy rug pulls just to feel something, chat. Market is down so bad, I'm buying rug pulls just to feel something. I don't even care. It's not about the profit. It's about the love of the game, chat. I'm buying these coins. I'm full stack ape at the top, blind on top of a green candle, FOMO in, lose everything. I don't give a fuck, chat. It's just part of the game. Hey, good to see you, bro. Welcome. Pleasure to have you. Let's lock in. What do you think of David Coin? Do you see he got charged today? I think it's really insane that, you know, like, somebody dies or, you know, like, this is literally a murder trial and people's first thoughts are, damn, we got to make a coin out of that shit. Like, just reflect, chat. Be glad that they didn't have pump fun 50 years ago. If they had pump fun 50 years ago, you guys would have seen some terrible shit. 9/11, are you kidding me? There would have been so many goddamn coins. There would have been a coin for both airplanes, for both towers, for the name of the pilot, for all of the victims. Chat, you got to be glad that they didn't have pump fun back then. You would have seen man-made horrors beyond comprehension. Chat, imagine if there was pump fun during World War II. Imagine the kinds of coins they would be putting out. It would be disgusting, chat. I can't believe it. Let's keep locking in. But we will have pump fun in World War III, so I guess we're actually already seeing it. We do have pump fund in World War III. That's true. Thank God, chat. That was the one wheel of the propaganda machine that we hadn't quite ironed out last time. Astro Pepe right here, 145,000. It's ranging up. Totally rug pull, totally artificial volume, 2.5 in global fees paid. What about Roaring Granny? What about it? That old lady rug pulled. Last I heard, she got on live to apologize. That shit is so funny. What criteria do you consider when going for a new coin? Before going into it, what do you look for? You see that white number right there? That's volume. Volume is really important. Volume is really important. When you see it, that's a good sign that that coin is worth looking at. Not that the coin is worth buying, but that the coin is worth looking at. So then you go and look at the coin. What do you see next? Jack Duval? Oh my God, chat. Wow. So once you go and look at the coin, you're basically looking at the distribution next. That's the numbers that you see on the right. The top 10 holders percent, the dev holder percent, the sniper percent, insider percent, bundler percent. You look at those numbers, you want to make sure they're as low as possible. Then to do further analysis on distribution, you're going to pull open this tab at the bottom. You're going to be looking at the top traders. You're going to be looking at the top holders. And you're going to be looking at the bubble maps, which are these visual indicators that you see on the right there. You look at all of this stuff, and you're going fast when you do this because you don't have much time to lose. And your goal is to understand as much as you can about this coin as fast as possible. The more that you practice this, the better you will be at it. You'll start to recognize common developers, common traders. You'll start to recognize patterns in how charts move. You'll start to recognize patterns in how wallets and supply are distributed and accumulated. And then you'll be very good at seeing it fast. Once you do that, you look at the narrative. The narrative is, what is the coin about? That's the name, that's the picture, that's the community, that's the content. You want to make sure that the coin is about something that people want to invest in. So you see a lot of volume, you look at the coin. Does it have a good narrative? Yes. Look at the distribution. Does it look healthy? Yes. A lot of volume, good narrative, healthy distribution, banger. You found a winner. You do that over and over again. The faster and more accurate you are in doing that, the more successful you will be. What's up with all the clone accounts of you? You know, people are kind of jealous. A lot of people wish they were me. I'm kind of handsome, charismatic, intelligent. I'm well endowed. People see that and they want to be me. Now, unfortunately, they can't be me because they live on the other side of the world in a shack somewhere. So instead, they just have to create an account that looks like me so they can message people and try and scam them. Is this Bullx Neo? No, this right here, this is Axiom. Did I see the new coin Teletuggies? Brother, I'm going to ask you to pause right there. Rewind and enhance. What the fuck is a Teletuggy, bro? What is that shit? Would I say Bullx Neo or Axiom is better? Me personally, I'm partial to Axiom. I like Axiom. Bullx Neo is fine. I did used to use Bullx a lot. There was a lot of drama that happened with Bullx actually about a year ago today. And that kind of turned me off of the platform. But a lot of it is just drama. Like, it wasn't actually related to the safety of the app or anything. Scented is the developer of Teletuggies. Nice. I like Scented. He's a good guy. I would give him all of my exit liquidity. How's it going, everybody? This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Crypto Rap live late at night. And we're locked in the trenches, trying to find the hottest and freshest plays. There's got to be a banger out there somewhere. Dog Whiff 2 is starting to go up again. Dark says, how do I even start? You got to lock in, Dark. You got to lock in. What are your thoughts on the Duve? He's basically God's gift to the market, honestly. Like he's like the messiah of meme coins. He's kind of the chosen one. Like he's going to usher in a new era of prosperity. He's going to open the door for countless retail investors. And that's the exit liquidity that we need to finally have a bull run. Without the Duve, we are nothing. He's our only hope. Let's keep locking in. And when that exit liquidity comes, when retail shows up at our door, we will be right there, sharpening our knives and forks with a big plate in front of us, ready to gobble their exit liquidity. And it will be a righteous feast, chat. It will be a glorious bounty. Yeah, pretty much every coin's been going down recently. It's kind of a shame. How long until we are back in a bull market, do you think? I'm honestly thinking a couple months, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Thinking a couple months. We're in a really rough spot. I'm not really seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. I don't see any reason why they would give us... I don't see a reason why they would give us the carrot on the end of the stick when they could just keep holding it at the end of the stick. Like, it's in their best interest to not let us win. So, I don't think they're going to let us win for another couple months. But we'll see. Could be the rest of the year. Definitely could be the rest of the year. I'm expecting it's not going to happen until the end of the year, honestly. Is now a good entry point for what? DBO says, who is they? Like, who's controlling the market? It's a dangerous question, bro. Pick your poison. There's a lot of people that you could try and blame, but it's not one person in particular. It's just the way that the world works. Like, everyone has different interests. And not everyone's best interests are other people's best interests, so everyone's going to do whatever they want to do to advance their interests. And unfortunately, the interests of the powers that be are not necessarily aligned with the interests of the little guy right now. Now's the time to learn. When it's bull run, it's time to eat. That's real. Yeah, I think there's literally still months of pain left ahead of us. Like, I don't think things are just going to be good forever now. It doesn't make any sense. So, hang on. Like, just keep thugging it out. It's not going to be like a pleasant Candyland until at least the end of the year. But probably not till like next year. And that's fine. If you are still showing up every day, if you're still learning, if you're still trying to squeeze what little opportunity you can out of the lemons that life is giving you, then you'll be okay. What are your thoughts on ZD? What is ZD? On Sky? There's a coin called Sky. Oh, this one right here. Well, as you can see, it's literally been launched like 8 times. Do I think Bitcoin will crash harder than 63 to 65K? I actually hope so. I can't say with certainty, but I do hope so. Or at least, that's my gut. My gut tells me that it goes to like 40K, I'm not gonna lie. maybe even a little bit less. My gut is we have a moment of real max pain. I don't think we've experienced that yet. We've had uncomfortable positions in the market, but we haven't had like, oh fuck, like this might really be over. And that's pretty characteristic of every bear run that we've had previously. I don't think we've had that moment of like, oh fuck, this could really be over. I don't think that happens until like 30K on Bitcoin. And that's going to be the best time in the market. That's when things turn around. But, you know, we're still super, super early on the adoption curve. Like, barely anybody in the world uses crypto. Barely anybody in the world knows what crypto is. Barely anybody in the world follows and actively tracks the prices of crypto or looks to crypto for opportunity. Like every single qualifier that I just mentioned, the number gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So you guys are the 1% in that sense. If you just show up every day and you keep paying attention to where the market's at. And most importantly, do your research and due diligence. Make sure you're reading all the time and keeping on top of current events and blah, blah, blah. What's the website I'm using? This is Axiom. AXIOM.trade. Why is the asteroid coin pumping again? Basically, they hacked the X account of the mom of the girl. It's kind of fucked up, but that's what they did. And for some reason, that was bullish. Rave reversing. Yeah, man, I just think you're full of cap. Just because it went from 60 cents to $1.50, I don't think that's a reversal, bro. This thing rugged hard. I don't think this sees much better than $5. People doing anything at this point, that's real. That's the state of the market. Noah's Ark, ticker ARK. Yeah, there's a couple of them, bro. None of them look very good. Although I am familiar with the narrative of them excavating Noah's Ark and doing laser scans and whatever. Is your house getting floated? Yeah, I'm actually on the boat right now. We're in the brig. 4.2 million at the top, 1.2 million under that. You already know what the fuck going on, chat. I still can't believe that this coin went to $9 million. I can't believe this went to $9 million after we saw it on my stream at pennies. AVA chart looks interesting. Is that a meme coin or? Oh yeah, this. Again, it's like just way too low market cap, and maybe that's because it's a slow cook because the market's really dry right now, but 7,000 after 9 minutes. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, that's less than a Rolex. Let's keep logging in. It's literally trending too. It's like the craziest thing. What's this about Chan? There's two that just launched. Chan. Ano Chan? McDonald's Japan has a new VTuber that's streaming on the McDonald's official YouTube account. Oh, fuck, chat. Fuck. Hell nah, chat. It's a McDonald's girl narrative. This coin might actually be undervalued. Yeah, like it's not a bad narrative actually, but maybe it's just cap. But it's made by a serial developer that's also a serial rug puller. The bundles look pretty gnarly. Like it doesn't have the recipes for success, but it is a solid narrative. Yo, if I pass you 2K, how do you think you could flip it? How much do you think you could flip it to in a week? Bro, if you gave me $2,000 today and you gave me 1 week to flip it, I would hand you 50 racks on Friday, bro. And that's because I split it 60-40, bro. But the truth is, bro, if you gave me 2 racks, I would just take that shit and go buy a new, I don't even know, new pair of pants. Can't buy shit with 2 racks. Boat fuel, that's real. Oh shit, it actually went up, chat. It actually went up. If this becomes a generational banger, and we saw this at 6,500, I'm gonna dunk on you guys. But it's probably a rug. Like, low-key, the only reason it's going up is actually probably just because you guys brought it to the stream. Those coins are dangerous. Huh. Well, am I good? I seem tired. Yeah, I actually am tired. I was actually just about to say that I was going to end the stream. We'll be back tomorrow, though. It'll be a good day tomorrow. Definitely tired. But also just a little underwhelmed with the market right now. We were off to a good start when we watched Whiff 2 ripping up to whatever, 300K. But since then, it's been dry. Pretty much no plays. Can't believe that alien coin. It's kind of legendary. And they added my bird to Tappy Bird, chat. Why not in Tappy Bird? You could literally play as me. That's me right there. What do we think, chat? Is this W? I'm cooking right now. Let him cook. Let him cook. I'm cooking right now, chat. Fuck. Fuck. Alright. Who else got their own game character? That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm literally a video game character, chat. Look at that shit. I'm like a Super Mario brother. But I'm a crypto rapper. Beard cut tomorrow? Yeah, for sure. Did it ever hit 500k? Did whatever hit 500k? Tappy Bird? Oh, you talking about Whiff 2? JN says Alpha for real, bro, is just straight up gambling. I don't know why he has crypto in his name. Brother, this is Flappy Bird. There's no money on the line here. There's literally no financial element to this. I'm just playing Flappy Bird. Jesus Christ, you guys. Are you serious? You're talking about meme coins? You're saying that meme coins are gambling? Is playing the violin gambling, bro? I wouldn't call playing violin gambling, bro. But if you got 100 people in a room and you gave them all a violin, you told them to play a song, probably one person would be able to play a good song, right? Meme coins, you get 100 people, you bring them to the market, 99 of them lose. One of them does well. Is meme coin gambling or is meme coin a violin, bro? Skill issue. You gotta lock in. Hims and Hers Health Inc. What happened here? This thing just randomly exploded after being out for months. Topped out at 350k. So you don't get rugged anymore? No, there's no such thing as not getting rugged anymore. Every trader gets rugged, even the most experienced and the best traders. Rugging is just part of the way of life, bro. Even if you're the best trader in the world, you'll still overextend. You'll be cocky and you'll lose a bunch of money. It's just part of the journey, bro. So how is that a skill issue? Well, if you get rugged and then you're too poor to play anymore, then you lost. But if you get rugged and you still have a lot of money, then you won. Skill. Hey, Crime, it's good to see you. You sold Hims at 17k after holding it for weeks? Bro. Fuck. They literally were waiting for you to get out, bro. That's vicious. $500 at 17k? Fuck. They were waiting for you to get out, bro, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. They did you like that guy on Asteroid, bro. The Asteroid guy that held for 80 days. And then he sold, and then he would have had 2 million or whatever. How you been, though, Crime? How was that wedding that you went to, bro? Was that fun? That shit looked like fun. Please tell me you're going to be in Miami, bro. Crime, please tell me you're going to be in Miami, bro. You can't fade Miami, bro. You will? Nice. Nice. That's fucking sick, bro. Hell yeah, bro. I'm stoked. Chat, we're linking with crime in Miami. It's gonna be a movie. That's dope. I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be so much fun. It's exactly what we need right now, I think. It's exactly what Solana needs. It's been so bearish, like the market's been so bearish, but then also there's been so much drama and infighting and bullshit and whatever. Hey, sweet dreams, bro. We just need a nice big party in Miami to all come back to the same page. That's really what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a movie, chat. Fuck, I'm actually hella excited. All right, I'm gonna go to sleep now so I can have energy to come and stream tomorrow. Iceman, is it up? That was one of my alpha picks. Now it's at 50K. Chat, I fucking told you guys. I fucking told you guys. This one, there is no excuse, chat. I literally laid out the thesis and everything. I laid out the thesis at 20K market cap, bro. Then we got the Greg bid. Thing went to 64K. This was such a no-brainer, chat. This was such a no-brainer. Silver platter play for real. Oi. I told you guys, chat. That's awesome, though. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Never buy any meme coin. Have 1 trillion. Become rich when CB Doge and Billy M2K back poor. That's real. Circulation supply. Nice, bro. You should be a cardiovascular scientist. Let's keep locking in. Chat, what do we think about Pump Fun? There's been a lot of threads on the timeline recently saying that Pump Fun is officially cooked. They're saying that Pump Fun is done. That it's not going to be the main platform anymore. Do you guys think Pump Fun has made an unsavory trading environment? Do you guys regret the invention of Pump Fun? Do you wish that Pump Fun was not so prominent in the market today? How do you feel about Pump Fun? Thrilling observation. All right, I'm going to sleep. Fuck you guys. Sweet dreams. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. We're all going to make it. Slow and steady wins the race, and it's a marathon, not a race. Happy Why Not Day. Thanks for a good Why Not Day, everybody. We'll see you on the flip side. I appreciate you guys. Have a good night. Until the next time. Sweet dreams. Peace out. We're all going to make it. We're all going to make it. Peace out.